Okay. We got a doorbell going here. Got the front door. There's an air gap underneath the door. Does the door even latch right? Barely. I guess it does kind of. There's an air gap underneath the front door there. What do we got here? Got our hands are full. That's what we got. I'm gonna check some more of these. I'm gonna check them all right during the video, but we will come back and catch them. These are circular stairs going upstairs. We've got two sets of floor receptacle outlets. Got this one here and one down in the great room.
So what is that for?
You plug your lights in. I can't get to it because it won't fit. I hope it works. This is the door going into the lower attic.
They should put some pipe there, right?
It should have a threshold there because it's a gas-fired appliance. And we got that beautiful hole.
You captured that one?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
No, you're good.
The windows are double pane vinyl frame. And like I said, we're missing some traps on the weirs. Some of these latches could be better. If you sit there, these are plastic latches, and you sit here and you have to grind. Right, you have to grind into those.
No, in the guest bedroom,
Right.
the latches don't lock.
We're gonna get there. We're heading that direction, sir. All right, moving on along. This is the game room. That's what we're calling the game room. There's Jerry again. This is the media room. We got door stops here. The reason why I'm calling these door stops to your attention is because we're going to find some door stops missing in a couple places. What's this door doing? This door's swinging closed on its own accord. How about that? We'll just make a note of that. Note to self. Media room door swings closed on its own accord. Moving on along, we got some carpet. Double pane vinyl frame, like I said. And some of these windows are going to be stiff. They just are. They're new. I get that, but that one in the game room. That one in the game room was I was afraid I was going to break it. And if I didn't break it, somebody's going to break it. You think you're going to use that window very often and not break those latches? You're more optimistic than I am. Coming along, that's the attic access ladder that we noticed earlier. Coming on along. Put the GFCI. Hot and cold is not labeled on some of these lavatories. We're going to find out if hot's on the right side, but shower. That's good. That's good. Just having a good little time there. I feel hot water. Let's see here. Run some in that little overflow drain. Yep. You holding pretty good? There you go, baby. Okay, this goes into the front bedroom. That's nice. Everything's looking good. You hot? Oh yeah. You're warm. You're warm today. Those are called percolators. Some people call them overflow drains. Just in case you wanted to learn something today. Is this door? It's a door stop. Alright. We're coming back to further receptacles. We will. I'm not saying that they're all working. Alright, because we've got to come back. The window's open. This is the front bedroom. I'm calling it the west bedroom. House faces northwest. My clients cautioned me that one of these windows might not latch. Boy, that one's difficult. Saved by the Bell. Gonna be sales. I don't know. Waxahachie. Good home. This is Bud. This is Zach. He's a healthcare specialist on a recorded line. Thank you, Zach, from Waxahachie, the healthcare specialist on a recorded line. I said I wasn't going to do all of these, and I'm not, but there wasn't a lot going on in here. Zach got me riled up. Thank you, Zach, from Waxahachie, the specialized healthcare specialist on an especially recorded line. This is a linen closet upstairs. Okay, why aren't you closing? There's a tension ball up here. No latchy? No latch. Huh. You gonna latch for me? That one latches. This door doesn't latch. I had to do that one. Linen closet, right. That's the east door. Tension ball latch, inoperable. There we go. Let's get in here. Inquiring minds want to know. Smoke alarm. Alright. Got your own bathroom. This is where the special children live. Okay. This won't. I'm not looking for power. Don't have power because I tripped the other GFCI. So we got to find the GFCI that does that. Still not labeled hot and cold. Still have the percolator. Word of the day. Sounds good. Now these are unusual stocks. I mean, this is consistent, but I can park my butt on this dishwasher, this bathtub. But you pull that out as an emergency stop and push it in. And that's the way those work. Nice and hot. Nice and hot. We got our diverter there. Woo-wee, shower time. Okay. Get between your toes, behind your ears. Don't forget to wash your pits. Okay. Moving along. This must be the one. This must be the one my client was speaking about. It could be easier. It's not a lot more difficult than some of the others. Moving on along. You see this seam like this? This carpet seam? I don't think this camera's picking it up. It's called bridging. It's when the glue on the tape, they heat and they put underneath that carpet, and then when they stretch the carpet nice and tight, then the tension is transferred through the paper of the tape and then to the other side, and so it will stand up like that, and it probably should, probably will relax here in a little bit and lay down. It's not very attractive, but that tells you that the carpet was stretched pretty good here. Take your pluses where you can get them. That's beyond the scope of the inspection, but I just happen to know that, so I laid carpet for 10 years. I can't believe I walked away from that job. I mean, literally, I can't believe I was walking when I left that job. Okay. Okay, we're moving on along. We're going to move into the kitchen area here pretty quick. That's quick. That's quick. The ice maker connection. GFCI. Says it's GFCI protected. Doesn't test for GFCI. Don't have any because we just did that. Ignite. No ignition. No ignition for the cooktop. How about that? Okay. Your auto ignition, you can... That could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. How about that? Okay, come on here. Got GFCI over here. No, because I tripped it. This is the dishwasher. It's turned off. I ran it already. I know I ran it. Because it ran through its cycle. There's your data plate. Ooh, just got steam all over my glasses. Okay, what we have here, this is called a foul line, F-O-U-L. This is where all the bacteria hides and the cooties hide. This is supposed to cascade down directly smooth down there. You're not supposed to have that little ledge. Everybody has them. I get it. It's going to have a hard time finding a kitchen that doesn't have them. I get that too. Doesn't mean that it's right. You got 1/3 horsepower garbage disposal. There's your disposal switch. We do not have the stopper. There's an air admittance valve right there. They should be serviced every few years. Some of them last longer than others. None of them are permanent, by the way. That's not a permanent air valve for the house. We have these because we can't put a vent pipe through the ceiling. So that's why we have them. But, you know, just know that you can't live here for 20 years and not replace that. You're going to start getting stuff back up in your sink from the dishwasher. Speaking of stuff backing up in this dishwasher. Yep, we have an anti-siphon loop. How about that? That's good. It's good to know. Good to have. I really don't like this switch for the garbage disposal underneath here. But it's not improper unless it's a 1 horsepower garbage disposal. This is like 1/3, so this is acceptable. I just don't like the idea that you could be down here. You can have your wedding ring out of there. Switch down here, it's supposed to be within sight. Another thing, okay. That's a rocker switch. That is a rocker switch. And the manufacturer says it should be a labeled and listed switch. So it's the wrong type of switch, and it should be labeled on and off. And best practices, you'd have an air valve up here. We do have a drain stopper for the garbage disposal. I apologize. There it is. All right. I think I said that there wasn't, but there is. What else have we got underneath here? I just don't want to leave this alone. There's always a lot going on in the sink. Always is. Nah, I can't find anything else. It doesn't hurt to look twice, though. Doesn't hurt at all. Get the second trip free. It gets hot. Okay. Now this isn't marble, I get that. This is cultured. But the National Marble Institute says that it shouldn't extend more than 10 inches without having a corbel. A corbel is a little brace that goes up underneath there. That's what the National Marble Institute says. And it's not marble, I get that. But that's out quite a bit. So maybe you shouldn't sit on this. Your stove doesn't work. Does not work. It will not self-ignite. Moving along, we're in the mud room. We're in the mud room now. Because it's GFCI protected? It is. And so is this. How about that? I always trip on when I see them. The hot and cold. This is for the clothes washer. We're in the washroom. These are the thermostats for your water heaters. But your hot and cold is supposed to be labeled, blue and red so that you know what it is. And they're not. Maybe they were and they painted over them, which is really kind of a shame. But they're not labeled hot and cold. This is your clothes dryer vent pipe. And it is supposed to be labeled right there. You're supposed to know how long it is and how many, so that way you know the depth. That way you can buy the proper equipment that can vent properly through there. As it is, it's possible you could buy some equipment that isn't strong enough to move the exhaust through the roof. It's possible. Now this is the gas line. We were talking about the gas line on the first exterior video. And that's the bonding for the gas line. So we do have that. It's 4-prong electric. It's also gas. And of course it's capped off. We'll come back and we'll button all this up. Okay. This is called wainscoting. It's on this shoe right. Just in case you wanted to know. Perlator and wainscoting. Names of the. This is the butler's pantry. Right here. Butlers need work. That's the GFCI we tripped for the kitchen. Which, by the way, why not? Let's just get in here and reset some breakers. Some of the breakers are here. You'll find. Ooh, watch that step. That's the washer breaker. Whatever breaker that was. Oh, the kitchen GFCI. That's what I was looking for. There's the energy rating statement. So we come in here, we're going to find us some power. There we go, we got power. We got power, here we do. Looking good. Okay, we're going to run the microwave before we leave. But the oven takes a little more time. Cooking methods. Okay. No. Cooking methods. Convection bake. Start. Light. Okay, a fan comes on, that's all I care about. I mean, it's not that all I care about. Cooking methods. Cooking methods. No. Is it the gloves? Bake. 350 start. Lower oven. Cooking methods. Convection bake. Start. I want to know that the fan comes on. Bake, 350 start. There we go. Just want to know what the cooking method, the convection is beyond the scope of this inspection. But I'm going to run it in the bake. I am going to run it in the broil. We do know that the convection comes on. And we will come back from the microwave and I have something to cook. Okay. Right here. When this house was built, these junction boxes were installed next to the wall studs. And they extended out enough so that they would be flush with the walls. But then we added these splashbacks, extended out farther, and now we have these gaps. These gaps in here that compromises the fire blocking. So if something melts down in that box, there's really not much to keep it from going into the walls. So they sell these things called extenders, or goof rings is what the installers call them. They cost about $2 a piece. And but they do sell those. And it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It wouldn't cost $20. $20 to do it right, to make it safe. Just a thought. Just a thought. Moving on along here. More windows. I guess I am going to do all the windows. Just about done all the windows. And then I'll come back and I'll catch the receptacles in the microwave. And I'll put the laundry back together. You think that latch is going? Those latches are going to last very long? The glazier should come in and adjust these. They can do that. They can do that. And then, in time for your 1-year warranty, if they're too loose at that point, then the glazier can come back and tighten them up. But they should be operable for your first year while you're here. And after your first year, they should be efficient. So that's what you're going to do. And speaking of efficient and coming back, okay, on your air conditioning system, it should be balanced. Now some air conditioning companies will come back for little or no cost after you get your window treatments in, after you get your furniture. Your furniture is like batteries, and your window treatments are like insulation. And when the house is in a livable shape, they can come in, they can tweak your vent system so that the temperature in the house is consistent. You can walk from one room to the next room to the next room and be equally comfortable in each one of those rooms. This is the fireplace. It's a gas log. It's got an automatic starter. There we go. It has a screen on the front, which is kind of useless, but they do it. And so I can't call it a deficiency. And it's got a glass front, energy-saving glass front. It circulates heat out. Right in here, you can feel it. Then the chimney cap is on the exterior. One thing it doesn't have and doesn't need, because you can't open the glass front, and you're only going to have a gas log in there, an appliance. But it doesn't have a hearth extension. And so I'm going to write that up as a deficiency. Some manufacturers installation instructions supersedes code. And so if the manufacturer says that you do not need a hearth extension, that's better than code. That's better than code. I don't have those instructions. Don't want to read them, actually. So, but I'm quite sure that if you read them, you would see that you don't have a hearth extension. It'll be easier for me, lazy home inspector, easier for me to call it a deficiency. So, but that's about it. I mean, I can't think of anything else that's wrong with the fireplace offhand, except that, excuse me, I need some gum or something. Post-nasal drip. Thank you, Dad. I inherited that years ago. Post-nasal drip. But anyway, forgot what I was saying. I was so mad at my jeans. Oh! It also gets its combustible air from the living space. And again, the manufacturer's specification supersedes. So I'm going to have a couple things about the fireplace. But really, I hate to discount my work, but they're de minimis. Minuscule. Minutia. Those two things are. Other things, not so much. Other things, not so much. Okay. There we go. There's single sash windows, but they're kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice. It's not my job to sell you the place. If you notice over here, there's a lot of good family space. There we go. That works. They got this little clip right here on the left. And that's how you dig it up. Still working. Still working good. Looks like we replaced some door hinges here. That's all right. That's all right. Good to know. Good to have. We'll come back to that door later. On our way out. This is our door. We don't have any door stops. No door stops. How about that? Okay. Somebody's been busy. You'll notice in another video where they're gone, not present. Oh no. Not another sales call. Good home, this is Bud. Yes, ma'am. Hang on one. Hang on.